What's the best way to find out what you're supposed to be doing, what your passion is, what you're meant to do? The best piece of advice I've gotten is follow your interests. Follow what you're interested in. People will tell you what you should be interested in. Culture tries to tell you what you should be interested in. Your friends group tells you what you should be interested in. But you need to find alone time and just think about, what do I think is cool? What do I want to do right now? And don't think about how it will pay off, or how you will create value, or how it's gonna pay the bills. Like, you'll have your job, do that, but if you truly want to find out what you're supposed to be doing, is just follow where your interests lead you. And if the interest fades after you've tried it for 1 or 2 weeks, then it's gone. Then it was just an interest, and you learned something from it. Now it's gone, and now you'll have another interest. There's always more interests that will follow. See, I started being interested in modeling, and I pursued that, and eventually the interest faded. Now you could call me a quitter, or you could just say it's not right for me. And I learned a lot from it. And I noticed, like, you really have to notice and look what you're doing, like, without, like, subconsciously. And I noticed that I'm always on my phone just editing pictures. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should be a photographer. So I saved up some money, bought a camera, went on Instagram, created a page, messaged someone. No, they messaged me. I posted a couple pics. They messaged me because I was in, like, their radius on the tags. And all of a sudden I had a photography date. From where? All I did was follow my interests, create a page, get involved in it, and all of a sudden I was already building something. What happened is, I went out, I tried it, I was thinking about it. I was like, do I really want to be the type of guy who goes everywhere, takes pictures of others? Should I be in front of the camera? Should I be behind the camera? Do I want to edit the pics? And you just need to think about that. And then at bed, at night, just dream about it. What would it be like if I was the best photographer in the world? Does that seem like me? Is that what I want to do? And then you're like, do I want to go there and take a pic? Maybe it's not me. Or you say, oh my God, that is the greatest ever. Boom. Pursue it. If the interest fades, you're not a quitter. It's just not for you. You learned something that you might or probably will use later. Now, after the photography thing, I started e-commerce. I got interested in selling stuff on Amazon. 6 months go by, I noticed I did not want to sit down in front of my laptop. I was like, you know what? Quit it. Close up shop. Closed up shop, done. Next thing, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I interested in? Boom, stocks came up. I looked into stocks. I did that for 5 days, 6 days. I was like on my laptop watching videos, taking notes, and like just going in on it. And I noticed, do I really want to be looking at lines on a computer trying to predict the market and like ups and downs? And I was like, no. So I dropped it. Next interest. What is my interest? What is my interest? Music. That's where I am today. And I tried making beats, and I was like, this is not me. And I was like, hey, maybe I should be a manager. And I tried managing this guy and lost interest. And it led me to making music. And now it's stuck for 4 years and counting. So if I go back 5 years and I would have stuck to being a photographer or modeling, it just didn't stick. And music sticks, and that's what you need to do. Just follow the interests. And if you think about it, all those little steps I took in between over the years gave me this whole package I can use for being a musician. Editing pics, photography, modeling, selling stuff online, creating a brand. Like, it all comes together. But you just need to follow your interests. What are you interested in? Where does your mind go? Are you always listening to music? Are you always looking at cars? Are you interested in aesthetics and shapes and physical activity, emotional activity, brain, animals. Like, where does your mind go? And you need to grab that. And then you need to pull it close and just look at it. It's like, is this me? Do I want to pursue this? Try it out. No, it's boring. Throw it away. And something will stick. I hope that helps. Follow your interests. That will lead you to some purpose.